D.J.S, I know what it is, man. Salute to Grand Pooba. That joint is fire. D.J.S though, man. Quick, on the way right before work blog. What we talking about? NOME 14. NOME 14. URLTV NOME 14. Shout out to Smack Beasley. The whole team. Chico, everybody, right? Salute for 14, I guess you could say 14 years of this shit. Which is dope. Super dope. But let's get into it though. This matchup right here is one of the ones that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting to see this and see how it's going to play out. What are we talking about? WOTY versus WOTY. Jazz the rapper versus Coffee Brown. Let me say this out the gate. Shout out to URL. They just uploaded the Coffee and T-Top battle. I guess I'll give my thoughts on that. You know, I'll talk about that a little bit in this blog. I'm gonna get down a little bit. But she was wild against T-Top. And the last few battles we've seen from Coffee, she's been cooking too. I had her beating Shuni and all that. So she's been going from the grid battle, which is up here in my city, all the way down to now, which the last one was Shuni. I had her winning. I had Coffee winning. Coffee wasn't cooking. And right now, this year or past year, she was number 2 in the WOTY list. I had her at 3. But 2 I'm not mad at. 2 I'm not mad at. My top 3 was the same top 3. So I wasn't mad at it. Even though I called it different. But with that being said, Coffee has been on one in the past few battles. She's been on one. I actually go in the past year and a half. Coffee's been cooking. After the twerk battle and down, it's been a problem. She's been fucking people up as she's been consistent. She's been very consistent. Shout out to her. JAZ. JAZ. More battles the year before than the last, but she was good anytime you saw her. That's the one thing you're gonna get with JAZ. Anytime you see a JAZ battle, she's gonna be fire. Because JAZ is just straight fire. And the way she prepares is just, she understands how to approach each opponent. She fire like that. Gotta keep it tall. This battle is a little hard to call. Because I know the Coffee that we're gonna see is gonna probably be an exceptional Coffee. I don't see none of these ladies wanting to lose to each other. So that's what makes this one a little bit harder to call. I think the hunger of not wanting to lose to each other and then both being WOTY, I think they're gonna bring it. Like their A game gonna be on one. I personally think that. I don't see them slacking at all. At all. What we get from both though. Approach. The approach in which Coffee uses is not the same as a JAZ. JAZ's approach be so strategic and so tailored to her opponent. Angles that she will take, it's not like she's taking the angle. She'll turn it into something funny, something entertaining maybe. She's so dangerous. You don't know how she's gonna come at you. Just know she's gonna come at you with a strategic approach. That's for sure. Coffee, a little bit more raw and gritty with her style, which is fire to me. And she writes up. I've said this a million times. I like the way that Coffee is because I feel like every round she gets better. Every round gets more crazy. And I like that. How am I gonna call this battle though? How am I gonna call this battle? It's in a small room. Coffee is usually good in a small room, and so is JAZ. I got 2-1 either way. I'm gonna go 2-1 either way. But if I gotta pick somebody, gun to the head, I'm going with JAZ. No disrespect to Coffee, because I fuck with Coffee heavy. Coffee fire. Coffee fire, but I got Jazz edge in this battle though. In a fucking good battle for the ladies especially. Give it up for the ladies. Give it up for the ladies. This gonna be a goodie. But while I'm here, the upload that they uploaded, fire upload. Shout out to Coffee. Coffee is fucking dope. That T-top performance, one of the best performances, damn, in one of them small room settings by a female that I've seen in a minute. That's one of the best female performances I've seen in a small room in a minute. Damn, she was fucking wildin' on T-top. T-top was cooking too. That battle might be how would I call it? That battle might be a caffeine classic, if I could say that. That might be a caffeine classic. For real, for real. That battle is dope. But with that being said, if that's the Coffee that we're going to get, it's going to make it even better. We're going to make it even better. This battle is going to be crazy, I feel like. I feel like Jazz and Coffee are probably going to have a battle of the night. Top 2 battles of the night, a battle of the event. In my personal opinion. But that's just what I think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I got Jazz winning by a hair. I don't think she's going to smoke Coffee at all. I don't think it's going to be clear. I think it's going to be a 2-1 either way. But I'm going to edge it to Jazz because her approach and it's so strategic and it's so tailored to her opponent. I have to go with Jazz, me personally. But no slight or no shade to Coffee because Coffee is fucking fire. Coffee fire. Matter of fact, I might talk about that T-top battle a little bit more in depth. Give like a little throwback recap if you want to call it that. But as for now, shout out to Jazz, shout out to Coffee. 2-1 either way. Shout out to Nome. That's my thought. Let me know what y'all think. All right, DJ already. 1.